The ambition for the collective is to drive equality across the whole of the sports industry, and we're doing that by bringing together women that work in all areas of sport to network and connect and to learn from each other and to learn from outside sources too, and to enable them just to flourish and see the opportunities that exist across the sports sector. I think across the industry in 2022 we'd really like to see the levels of women working in different areas across sport to mirror the incredible growth we're seeing in front of camera almost. So those amazing female athletes, the coverage, the sponsorship and funding, the visibility on that side is fantastic, and I think what we'd like to see is more women in senior roles progressing through in all those different areas, whether that's coaches or presenters, as administrators, so women across sport having that level of coverage in the same way they do in front of camera. I think it's fascinating to see how many female athletes are really keen to inspire the next generation of women and girls, and I think by seeing them and them having the profile and recognition will absolutely make younger women see there are opportunities for them to flourish and follow, and it may not be as elite athletes, but to know there are opportunities to progress within this whole sports industry. It's amazing, isn't it, to see, I think, what Sky has done across so many decades for women's sport. I think it's both the coverage that you put out and that range of coverage and quality coverage, but for me it's far more about the stuff Sky does behind the scenes, as sort of working with us, but also with the likes of the Women's Sport Trust and other partners, the stuff that you've done around the 100 last year with the ECB. So I think just that whole collaborative working, convening and really being a part of the wider sector is really important. I talk a lot about sport, reflecting and magnifying what we see across society, but I think sport really does have that opportunity to drive change too, and whether that's those sort of female athletes that are seen as activists and talking out on issues that perhaps others haven't discussed as much, but really setting the standard and leading the way. I think sport is just something that's so endemic across society. It is so much a part of culture and life, and so sport can really drive change.